gonna make a full in-depth video on how I trade the stock market. I'm gonna try to start from the basics. Man, I'm wondering how far back I should start. Well, I guess let's just start with the basics on what is a candle. Alright, so you have your candles here. Now, maybe I'll make this a series. Yeah, I'll probably do that. I'll make this a series. Now, you have your candles here. Now, when you probably first start, the chart's gonna look something like this. Yeah, you're definitely gonna want to just go ahead and switch to candles. You use candles or hollow candles. I prefer the hollow. I like the way they look. Now, you have your up close candle and you have your down close candle. Now, your down close candles are going to be usually red. Your up close are usually green, but you can change them to whatever color. It doesn't matter. So you have a few different parts of the candle. You have the body of the candle, which is highlighted in blue. And you have your wick. Your wick would be this line under it. So you have the open. If it's an up close, it opens right here, at the bottom of the body. It closes at the top. And the bottom wick is where is the lowest price that it got to. So just so you know what's going on, candles are based on time frames. Now down here at the bottom we have a 1 month, a weekly, a daily, a quarterly, 5 minute, 1 minute. You have all the different time frames. So each time frame is related to the candle. So if we're on a monthly chart, that means that each candle represents 1 month of movement. So every new month, there's a new candle that forms at the exact time of the ending of the month. And the same thing for the daily, the 4 hour, 1 hour. Every hour, a new candle is formed. So you have one at 9 o'clock. You have one at 10 o'clock, or 9:30, because the market opens at 9:30. So you have one at 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, and things like that. Now, so let's look at this candle right here. This is an up close candle, so it opened right here, and it moved up, and it closed up here. And the same thing for down close. It opened. Now down close candles, they open at the top of the candle, and they close to the bottom. So when this candle opened, I'll use this one. So when this candle opened at 12:30, price was right here. Price was right here when it opened up. And during that time frame, during that 1 hour period, it moved down. And after that hour was over, at exactly 1:30, price was right here. So 12:30, we opened. We came down during that 1 hour period, opened from the top. In the next hour, within that hour, it just moved down. And the same thing with the up close candles. We opened right here at 10:30, and during that period, we moved up to here. And this is where we closed. Now, this is where the wicks come into play. Let me find a candle with a good wick. Something like this candle. So we open right here at 2:30. Price was right here. mark that in green. And at 3:30, price is right here. And now you're probably wondering about the wicks. Now with the wicks, during that time, during that 1 hour, price moved down at the lowest point down to here. Just remove these. And the highest that it moved in that period was right here. So once again, open, of an up close, it opens from the bottom and it moves up. It closed right here, but during that period, it actually got down to here. And every new hour, the candle closes and a new candle opens. So during that hour, it moved down here at the lowest. Here was the highest. New hour formed, and price is right here. And now let me put a vertical line between these, just to drop down into a lower time frame, just so you can see what it looks like on the lower chart, on the lower time frame chart. Drop down to a 5 minute. Okay, so price opened right here, came up to here. This is the lowest point and the highest point. Now this is the 1 hour movement within the 5 minute charts. Now each one of these candles are representing 5 minutes. So now that we've gone over candles, you should have a good idea of the candle, the open, the close, the low, and the high. So every candle has a high. The candle with a wick, so you don't get confused. Every candle has a high, this candle right here, a high, a low, the spot where it opened, the spot where it closed. And the range is the highest and the low during that time period. Now don't get confused now. Like I said, if it's up close, it opens at the top. If it's up close, it opens at the bottom, moves up and closes at the top. If it's a down close, it opens at the top and moves down and closes at the bottom. Now that we've went over candles, let's see what would be the next logical step. And before you even think about getting in here and how much money you can make, think about how much money you can lose. Think about that. Before you even think about trying to make money, first learn. My problem when I first started was trying to make money instead of trying to learn. There's always going to be opportunities to make money. Focus on learning. Okay, now that we have broke down what the candle is, go ahead and study that. On your up close and down close candles. And so that's going to be it for today's video. Now this is something that you're not going to learn overnight. You're not going to learn in a week. You might not even learn it in a year. But if you have the resilience to not give up, you will learn.